Giving appropriate title to the research works. These are some general suggestions for giving a title to a research work. Keep it concise. A good title should be brief and to the point. Try to summarize the main focus of your research in a few words, without using too much jargon or technical terms. Be descriptive. Your title should accurately reflect the content of your research. Use descriptive words that capture the essence of your work and make it clear what your research is about. Use keywords. Include keywords in your title that help identify the topic and make it easier for people to find your work. This can include specific terms, concepts, or methods used in your research. Be catchy. A catchy title can attract readers and make your research stand out. Use creative or interesting phrasing to make your title more engaging and memorable. Avoid ambiguity. Your title should be clear and unambiguous, avoiding any confusion or misunderstandings. Avoid using overly complex or abstract language that could be misinterpreted. Remember, the title of your research is often the first thing people will see, so it's important to make it informative and engaging. In terms of grammar, here are some suggestions to keep in mind when creating a research title. Use proper capitalization. Capitalize the first letter of each word in your title, except for prepositions, conjunctions, and articles that are 3 letters or fewer. Use appropriate punctuation. Avoid using excessive punctuation or unconventional symbols in your title. Use commas, colons, and dashes appropriately to clarify the meaning of your title. Use correct verb tense. Use present tense for a current study or past tense for a completed study. Be consistent in your verb tense throughout the title. Use parallel structure. When listing 2 or more items in your title, use parallel structure to make it clear and easier to read. Avoid using abbreviations. Avoid using abbreviations or acronyms that are not widely known or could be misinterpreted. If you must use an abbreviation, define it in parentheses after the full term. Use active voice. Use active voice instead of passive voice in your title. This makes the title more concise and easier to understand. Remember to proofread your title carefully for grammar and punctuation errors, and consider having someone else review it as well. A well-written and grammatically correct title can help make a positive impression on your readers and increase the visibility of your research. X. The impact of school leadership styles on teacher retention rates. The impact of this is a noun phrase that introduces the subject of the sentence. School leadership styles, this is the main subject of the sentence, a noun phrase that identifies the specific aspect of education administration being studied. On teacher retention rates, this is a prepositional phrase that functions as an adverbial phrase, indicating the dependent variable being measured in the study. Investigating the role of school counselors in enhancing student well-being. Investigating, this is the present participle form of the verb investigate, which serves as the main verb in the title. It indicates that the research will examine or explore the topic described. The role of school counselors, this is a noun phrase that identifies the specific aspect of education administration being studied. It serves as the subject of the sentence. In enhancing student well-being, this is a prepositional phrase that functions as an adverbial phrase, indicating the dependent variable being measured in the study. In terms of grammar, the title is well constructed and follows proper capitalization and punctuation conventions. The title uses clear and concise language to convey the main topic and focus of the research, with two noun phrases separated by the preposition in. The present participle form of the verb investigate accurately conveys the intent of the research, and the use of the prepositional phrase in enhancing student well-being provides a clear indication of the dependent variable being studied. Overall, the title is grammatically correct and effectively conveys the research topic. A comparative analysis of principal leadership styles in urban and rural schools. A comparative analysis, this is a noun phrase that identifies the type of study being conducted. It serves as the subject of the sentence. Of principal leadership styles, this is a noun phrase that identifies the specific aspect of education administration being studied. It serves as the object of the preposition of. In urban and rural schools, this is a prepositional phrase that functions as an adverbial phrase, indicating the locations of the schools being studied. In terms of grammar, the title is well constructed and follows proper capitalization and punctuation conventions. The title uses clear and concise language to convey the main topic and focus of the research, with two noun phrases separated by the preposition of. The noun phrase a comparative analysis accurately conveys the intent of the research, and the use of the prepositional phrase in urban and rural schools provides a clear indication of the locations of the schools being studied. The noun phrase principal leadership styles accurately conveys the specific aspect of education administration being examined. Overall, the title is grammatically correct and effectively conveys the research topic.